Hey guys, it's DoorDashGuy here. Well, DoorDashGuy X, that is. Um, I wanted to talk to you today about an incident that had, well, it's not an incident, it's an article that came out. I was very shocked about. I read it and my jaw dropped, and I was like, what? I, I'm going to read this to you, and I'm going to let you guys decipher what you guys think of this and how you guys take it, because I really want to know your comments about the way that this message is delivered. Um, Anyways, it just came out today, so this is probably going to be some new information for a lot. Um, and I'm going to read this off the article, and then I kind of pause and let you know what I think about it. So, anyways, I think it's a great concept, and it starts like this. The headline says, DoorDash's delivery drivers will take restaurant leftovers to food banks. Awesome. What a great concept, I thought. Okay, so we're going to actually take time, to go to these restaurants that have that they've cooked too much food and they have extra food and they normally dispose of it. So what better way than to take it to the homeless people, since there's 1,000 trillion million of them, because we're not getting paid enough. So yeah, so I think it's a great idea. So I started reading the article. I was really engaged in it, and it says this. DoorDash announced a new project today aimed at reducing the amount of food thrown out by restaurants each year. Okay, it's got me engaged. I'm going to keep reading. DoorDash announced a new project today aimed at reducing the amount of food thrown out by restaurants each year. A 2016 report released by the Food Waste Reduction Alliance found that restaurants that took part in its survey donated just 2% of leftover food in 2015, and over 93% of it was just thrown away. Just thrown away. And restaurants consistently say that transportation is the biggest barrier to food donation. That's where Project Dash comes in. Okay, Project Dash. Well, that's an interesting name. So there's DoorDashers, there's going to be Dash drivers, there's going to be now Project Dash drivers for the people that are homeless. There's going to be, so that's Project Dash's their project or their mission that they're trying to accomplish by feeding homeless people. So, anyways, let me continue. Dash or DoorDash Acts for Sustainability and Hunger is teaming up with Feeding America charity and will start transporting food between restaurants and local nonprofits that could make use of it. Wonderful. I'm all for that. I think that's freaking terrific. I think that like I love helping the homeless. I love the fact that that our economy we're moving forward, but it's unfortunate how we have, people aren't even able to be to afford to live anymore, so they end up having to be homeless because they're not getting paid enough, especially for being an independent contractor. You really kind of get screwed out of the deal, and I'm barely making it myself, to be honest with you. So anyways, let me go back to this. So homeless is a big issue here in Seattle, and it says the program is rolling out in New York, Los Angeles, and San Francisco, and all restaurants have to do is take a pic of the leftover food, and with Feeding America's Meal Connect app, Meal Connect will then find a place for the food to go, like a food bank or a shelter, and DoorDash will get a driver to deliver it. Driver, us people, we people, okay? So we are going to be the reason why this food gets around, which is cool. I'd love to help out. I think that's great. Pay me enough, and I will absolutely do it. Absolutely, love to do it. It removes the donation. It removes the donation as quickly as possible from a restaurant's kitchen, or it removes the Anyways, it removes the donation as quickly as possible. So the donation being the food. Quickly as possible from the restaurant's kitchen so that it doesn't take up space in their storage or expire, I guess, right? Justin Block, Feeding America director or Retail Information Service, told Fast Company, also, once the clock starts ticking on the donation, there's a limited amount of time for its highest and best use. We're maximizing the available shelf life of the donation so we can preserve as much of it as possible for the client to enjoy. Well, I would hope so. Hopefully you're not going to be bringing them moldy freaking meatloaf made that's from a week ago, or whatever it may be. That's a good clause to put in there. You see how I'm first of all, I'm kind of getting a little annoyed as I go on because I know how this ends and it gets really disgusting. Then it says this, and this is where I just lost interest, and I was like, really? I hope you find a different way to rephrase what you're saying here, because this is what it says. DoorDash is donating driver time to cover delivery costs as of now. So I'm taking that by DoorDash is donating money, or they're just donating driver time, but are they paying the drivers? I don't quite know. To cover delivery costs as of now, but in the future, drivers will have to choose to donate their time according to Fast Company. DoorDash says more cities will see Project Dash this year. How disgusting is that? So you're going to use a major. You're going to use a major issue that we're dealing with right now to boost your company, and the people that are going to be boosting your company are going to be who? Us Dashers, and we're going to have to volunteer our time when you barely pay us enough. I mean, the transparency of how you pay us isn't even transparent. So I'm telling you this. I'm telling you, I would gladly do it, but there better be a some sort of there's got to be an income that you're providing to us for doing your work, for your name to be in this spot. So the whole message just got disgusting for me. And I hope that you guys can engage in this very much, because it pisses me off, as you can see. It makes me realize what kind of company this is. They want to glorify themselves with the homeless population and with the hunger population. And then the only way that they're going to do that, again, is by us drivers. And the only way that this could happen is by us drivers. So you got to pay us. You got to pay us, and that's just the end of the line. There's no donating time, because we already donate our gas pretty much. We don't make much money with the offers that you guys offer us, and we're still here. We're still here because we enjoy the flexibility. We enjoy being able to work our own schedule, but there's also things that need to be corrected, and transparency is a huge thing. I don't believe you've been honest with us Dashers who have made your guys' business what it is today. So anyways, DoorDashGuy X here. I'm just gonna end there, and hopefully you guys can think about this article. I really would like to hear about what you guys think of it, and comment about it, and we can go from there, because there is a message here that is I think missing. It's missing the point. And I don't want people to misread this and think that this is a glorifying thing, because I think it's a disgusting thing. I'm all for the homeless, helping the homeless, but I'm not all for a company that's not going to take care of the people, to go help the homeless, for their glorification, because we get nothing but the end of the stick, deactivated if we drop below a certain rating. We don't get nothing special if we go help somebody, No, it doesn't work that way. They make it impossible for us to reach our milestones or bonuses, or it's not. There's so many issues right now that I'm having to deal with. So if I get deactivated because of this video, that sucks. But obviously, if I get deactivated, then you know that I'm right and you're wrong. So I'm just speaking how it is, and I think that you should have just deleted that whole last paragraph out, and I would have been just fine. But reading it over and over again and over again, I'm going to share that like you don't even know. So here it goes. Bye, guys. You guys have a good night. Be safe dashing out there. And if you're in Seattle, it's wet, rainy, so make sure you pay attention to the road. Goodbye.